My dear friends, today I will be discussing the role of vitamin C in boosting our immunity or how vitamin C affects our immune system. Now at this global pandemicity caused by COVID-19, we are running after some natural boosting agents or some nutritional supplement that can boost our immunity. The vitamin C is one of them. It has been found that vitamin C can protect against common cold, viral infection, flu-like syndrome, and also pneumonia. Linus Pauling was the first person who was a Nobel laureate to introduce the therapy of vitamin C in persons suffering from common cold, and he suggested that vitamin C has some protection against common cold, influenza, and pneumonia also. So, according to many scientists, vitamin C has a boosting effect on our immunity, and thus in COVID-19 season it can be advised along with other nutrition supplements as it can boost our immunity. Now today we will discuss how vitamin C actually boosts, how it is boosting our immune system. So number one point by which vitamin C is boosting our immune system is that it helps in the production of interferons. Now interferons are powerful antiviral agent which can fight against various virus infection in our body. So vitamin C increase the interferon secretion of our body, and thus it helps in antiviral mechanism. Thus it helps the body in fighting against virus entry or viral infection. Second important point is that vitamin C enhances the function of phagocytes. Phagocytes are a special type of cell which has the capacity of engulfing any foreign antigen, maybe virus or bacteria or any other particle. So it increases the phagocytic quality of macrophage. It increases the phagocytosis done by the macrophage. So it is one of the immune boosting mechanism that it increases the phagocytic activity of macrophage and various cells. Vitamin C has been also found in WBC, so which proves that WBC also contains lots of vitamin C in it. So vitamin C is very much immune necessary for immune mechanism or immunity. Vitamin C has been found to boost cellular immune response or cell-mediated immunity. So cell-mediated immunity is a type of immunity which is handled by T cell, also known as T lymphocyte. T is because it is matured in thymus. So that's why we call it T. T means thymus, and lymphocyte means a type of cell, WBC, which plays important role in second line defense. First line defense is neutrophil, and second line defense is lymphocytes. And sometimes monocyte also plays important role. It is a type of macrophage, and it is responsible for cell-mediated immunity. Vitamin C has been found to be improve cell-mediated immunity. It is also increase the cytokine production by WBC. Now, vitamin C has been found to improve cytokine production by WBC. Cytokine is a inflammatory mediators which is responsible for causing inflammation and helps the body's immune cell to fight against the foreign particle. So it increases the cytokine production by the WBC. There is one of the important mechanism by which vitamin C boosts our immune system. Another important mechanism is that it prevents the apoptosis of T lymphocyte. Apoptosis means programmed cell death. After the T cells work is over or any cellular function is over, it is programmed to undergo cell suicide so that it gradually damages itself and its half-life is decreased. Or when a cell reaches its half-life or its lifespan, it is undergone apoptosis and ultimately they are degraded by the mechanism known as cell suicide or apoptosis, also known as programmed cell death. But vitamin C will prevent the apoptosis for lymphocyte and increase their lifespan. So more amount of lymphocytes count or count of the lymphocyte will increase in the blood, and thus they can better fight against foreign particle for a longer time. So they increase the lifespan of the T lymphocyte. Another important mechanism is that it increases the nitric oxide production by the phagocytes. So phagocytes, I have already discussed that it is the engulfing power of a special type of cells which can attack the foreign particle and can directly eat a foreign particle, maybe virus or bacteria. So it increase the phagocytic quality and nitric oxide production by phagocytes. Another important mechanism by the vitamin C is that it help in the increase the production of T lymphocyte, which is responsible for cell-mediated immunity. Thus, vitamin C enhances the cell-mediated immunity by increasing the number of T cell formation. Another important function of vitamin C is that it helps in increasing the number of B cell, or it helps in B cell production, and B cell actually produce antibodies. So it is responsible for humoral immunity. So humoral immunity is also enhanced or increased by vitamin C. Vitamin C also helps in production of antibodies. Now all of you know, I told you that antibodies produced from B lymphocyte, and B lymphocyte production is increased by vitamin C, and thus directly or indirectly vitamin C increases the production of antibody, which is the part and parcel of humoral immunity. Vitamin C also decreases production of neuroaminidase. Neuroaminidase is an enzyme which is responsible for breaking down of mucus. Mucus is responsible for entanglement of virus and bacteria. So if the mucus is broken down, then virus and bacteria become free from the mucus effect, which is the entanglement effect. Now vitamin C will prevent the neuroaminidase activity and prevents the breakdown of mucus, so virus and bacteria can be entangled on the mucus secreted by the various respiratory epithelial cell or various cellular, and it is an important defense mechanism. Thus directly or indirectly vitamin C improves the defense mechanism of our body. Another important function of vitamin C is that it increases the activity of natural killer cell. Natural killer cell is an important cell which fight against virus and even tumor cells. So it increases the function of natural killer cell or boosts the activity of natural killer cell. Another function of vitamin C is that it increases the production of prostaglandins. Prostaglandins is a chemical substance which are first isolated from prostate gland. So that's why they are called prostaglandins. They have a important regulatory function on T cell. So it increases the formation of prostaglandins. Besides that, vitamin C also increases the cyclic GMP activity in the lymphocyte. And cyclic GMP is an important second messenger which helps in signaling mechanism inside the T lymphocyte. So directly or indirectly it helps in cellular signaling mechanism inside the T lymphocyte, that is by vitamin C. Another important mechanism is that it increases the function of hydrogen peroxide. Hydrogen peroxide produces important radical known as superoxide, O2 that is a powerful oxidant, and that is responsible for direct damage to virus, bacteria and various foreign particles. So vitamin C boosts up the activity of hydrogen peroxide and responsible for destruction of the various foreign particles. So indirectly it helps in immunogenic reaction. Another function of vitamin C is that it decreases the histamine secretion. Histamine is produced from mast cell and it is also known as chemical mediator of anaphylaxis or type 1 hypersensitivity. So histamine is responsible for allergic manifestation, redness of the nose, swelling of the nose, sometimes fever, local vasodilation, local rise of temperature, all these things, local vasodilation, all those things is mediated by histamine, and it prevents the histamine and prevents the chemical mediators of anaphylaxis, means it prevents the allergic manifestation because of infection. So vitamin C prevents the allergic manifestation because of infection, and it is occurring because of prevention of and substance known as histamine, which is secreted by mast cell and which is better known as chemical mediator of anaphylaxis or type 1 hypersensitivity. Next important function of vitamin C is a powerful antioxidant. So it is responsible for decreasing the oxidative stress in our body. Oxidative stress is very much important, which can affect our immune system, and it is responsible for creation of various other clinical conditions. Vitamin C suppresses the oxidative stress because it is a powerful antioxidant, and it also prevents chronic inflammation. Another function of vitamin C is that it increases the body's response to vaccine. So if a person is have taken vaccine, a vaccine, and if he has been given vitamin C, then body's immune response to vaccine will be increased. So vitamin C is a vaccine booster or immune boosting mechanism. Another important function of vitamin C is that it also helps in mucus secretion. So it helps in mucus secretion and excretion also. So it helps some mucus related function. Another important function of vitamin C is that it helps in increasing the permeability of bacteria to antibiotics. Now some bacteria are very much impermeable to antibiotics, and it does not allow the cell membrane of the bacteria does not allow the entry of antibiotics. Now vitamin C will increase the permeability of antibiotics to some bacteria, and thus it helps in damaging the bacterial cell caused by the antibiotics, and thus it helps the chemotherapy or mechanism of action of various drugs, and helps in lysis of the foreign particle, and thus it boosts our immunity. Another important function of vitamin C is that it acts as antioxidant, all of you know, and thus it helps in prevention of common cold, viral flu, influenza also, and it also fight against pneumonia. So in this COVID season, when the world is running after protective measures, we need some natural immunoboosting agent, and vitamin C can be used as one of the nutrient supplement or nutritional supplement which can boost our immunity. So we can add vitamin C in our diet, which can increase our immunity in this COVID-19 season, where when we need more of our immune system to be activated so that it can handle the virus if the infection goes on. So vitamin C can work as a powerful immunoboosting agent, and at the same time we should take food which is rich in vitamin C, like citrus fruits and spinach also. Some green leafy vegetables like broccoli, spinach, they contain vitamin C, and we can take citrus fruits like orange, lemon, all those things, lime, though these plays important role, because the role of vitamin C in boosting our immunity is very much significant. And even recent studies in this COVID season also, some studies has been done in some hospitals throughout the world, that in severe pneumonia, many doctors have tried intravenous high dose of vitamin C to cure or prevent the lung injury caused by the COVID infection. And the study is going on, and to see the further function of our role of vitamin C in immune system. But for the time being, whatever knowledge we have, we can really add vitamin C, as it has some immune boosting activity, as it provides nutrition as well as increase the B cell, T cell, and helps the various immune cells to fight against foreign particles. Thus, we should add and must add vitamin C in our diet in this COVID pandemic 2019 season. And at the same time, we must take measures like wearing mask, using sanitizer to clean our hands, and so social distancing. All these things should be maintained, and at the same time we can take natural boosting agents like vitamin C, vitamin E, zinc, and all those things, and be safe, be in the indoors. Thank you very much.